here I am standing in front of a judge pleading for just a little longer so that I can prove to you I can support a little child that doesn't weigh quite 20 pounds.
All right, fellas, we are rolling. All right, man, we are here on a Sunday afternoon. Here with Fred, my guy Fred, and Big Liam in the chair, man. Just chilling, man, getting a haircut. So I had to put Fred on the spot and ask him to get on the pod. And luckily for me, he agreed to do it. It took some convincing, but he agreed to do it. An awesome guy, father, family man, all of that. But Fred actually is a truck driver just like me. So I wanted to get his input on just the trucking industry, his story behind it, how he got into it, and what he plans to do in the future with it, and just, you know, family life and all that too, and a little bit of sports. Oh man, the Suns fan. So
yeah, for sure.
We're gonna talk about that. But yeah, man, let me put your camera on and just let the people know who you are, man. So, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin originally?
Yeah, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Born and raised. Yeah, I'm married.
Yeah.
You know, got 3 kids.
How long you been married for?
I've been married for since 2006. So what's that? It's 2000, about 17.
Yeah.
About 17 years.
You don't even look that old, bro.
Yeah.
20 years almost coming up, man.
Yeah. And what else? I don't know.
We're gonna work our way up there. So, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Any siblings?
Yeah, I got a brother.
Okay.
I got 2 sisters.
Okay.
And I'm the oldest.
Are you the oldest? You the OG?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So what was the childhood like?
So yeah, my childhood, man, it was pretty hood.
Yeah.
You know,
Where'd you grow up at?
I grew up in it was in Milwaukee, Lloyd, 24th and
Okay,
Lloyd,
I'm familiar.
12th and Burleigh.
Okay.
32nd and Brown.
Okay.
So
yeah,
every hood spot,
I'm familiar.
You know, yeah. So
familiar.
That's where we were, you know, and you know, my mom, she was in and out of jail. My pops, you know, he was home with us. He wasn't really working and stuff. So,
yeah.
You know, I didn't really have strong examples.
Yeah.
So
being it was like that, how did you was you getting into trouble or was you staying out of trouble? How would you navigate through the city?
I would say, yeah, I was getting into a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
You know, nothing major.
Yeah.
You know, I've never been in jail.
Okay.
Or anything.
But you know how the city is, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you was younger, bro, was you hooping? You playing football? Was you doing anything to kind of just like stay out the way?
Just for fun.
Okay.
You know, like I never played like you know, like in high school and stuff. I didn't play, you know, like basketball professionally or anything, you know. But yeah, man, I just, you know, hung around the neighborhood and you know, you get to know a lot of the kids there and you know, just be doing, you know, stuff we ain't got no business doing.
I know that. So what high school did you go to?
High school I went to Tech.
Man, shout out to the Trojans, man.
I went to Tech.
Shout out to the Trojans. How was that?
It was different.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like middle school where, you know, it was just a little bit easier to make friends and stuff in middle school, elementary.
Okay.
Once you got to high school, it was a whole different
ball game.
Yeah.
What made you choose Tech? Was that the closest school to you, or?
My mom, she just picked. I don't know how she picked it.
Yeah.
You know, but all of a sudden I just knew I was going to Tech.
You was going to Tech. So, was it somewhere else you wanted to go to, or it was like, all right, really. This is where I'm going?
This is it. This is where I'm going. So yeah.
Okay. How was your 4 years there?
So I only did 3 years there.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 years, and then I ended up homeschooling my last year.
What was the decision for that?
Well, it's because I wanted to work.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to work. And so I got into this gig because for tech, the first couple years, my freshman and sophomore year, I was I was going through day school.
Yeah.
But then my junior year, I ended up doing night school, and I was able to.
I didn't even know they offered that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So what time was you showing up to school?
Night school was, what was it like? I'd say around 6. Okay. 6:30, somewhere in there.
Okay. And you went 6 to like 10, or
it'd be like till like 9.
Okay. Yeah. And it's like it ain't no lunch or nothing like that. It's just straight school.
Yeah, and it'd be a couple teachers there, and they be going through all your subjects. And stuff like that. But, and with it, I was able to work. Okay. During the day because of that or whatever.
Okay. And, did you like that better, or you was like, man, I'd rather be traditional, or it was like, man, it is what it is?
I did like it better because I hated school.
Okay. Okay, I feel you.
And so it was it wasn't that long. We were only there for like 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. Okay.
And so I'm like, man, and then I had the chance to make some, some money,
a little bit of bread. So
I'm like, all right, well, I make this happen or whatever. Okay. But I started working for Kraft Foods Pizza Company.
Okay.
Out in Sussex, and I was making decent money there. So yeah. And
was you like working there? You was a delivery driver. What was you doing there?
It was just like it was like, dang, what is that called? Production.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like production line. They they made the pizzas and all that type of stuff there. Mm-hmm. And I'd be there, helping them do all that. And it paid pretty good.
Okay. Okay. So you was able to transition through high school, do your thing. All right, now you graduated. What's the next move?
So I end up so right there at Kraft Foods Pizza Company, I was doing production. Yeah. And then I end up, they started posting positions in like warehouse. Yeah. They had a distribution center, so I ended up transferring over to the distribution center. Okay. And that's where I learned how to do forklift and ride electric pallet jacks. Okay. And all that type of stuff. Okay. And so I could pretty much operate
anything in the warehouse.
Anything in the warehouse.
That's good.
So
that's good.
And that's where most of my experience came from. Okay. I had a ton of warehouse experience. Okay. And so Kraft ended up shutting down. And man, that was, thinking back, that's probably one of my favorite jobs. Yeah. Yeah. And I ended up leaving there because it shut down. Right. I ended up going to it was like Our Steel Steel and Heating. Yeah. I ended up working there.
That's actually right around the corner from my house when I was little.
Yep. So, and then I was there for a minute. It was decent, but like with warehouse, it seems like your pay fluctuates. Like I was up at a decent pay, and then all of a sudden I had to take a pay cut. Yeah. Going there. And
was you union there?
No.
At an hour? Okay.
No. Yeah, but Kraft wasn't union either.
Okay.
So, and so I did Our Steel, and then opportunity came to one of my buddies was talking about Tree of Life. Okay. I don't know if you ever heard of Tree of Life.
No, I don't think it's
Gourmet Awards Foods.
Yeah, I have heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah. They I think K-He bought.
Okay.
Yeah. But I ended up going there. I got in there, and then they had an incentive-based program in the warehouse. So that that gave a little pay bump from Our Steel. The benefits was a little better. And so I'm at Tree of Life. Yeah. And I think I was there for maybe 3 years. Yeah. And then He ended up buying them. And so they were getting ready to, they were shutting down. Yeah.
And you like
I'm like, man. Yeah. And so, but this time, and they were union. Okay. So this time they offered like a program, a dislocated workers program. Okay. And my buddy Will, you I don't know if you met him. He worked at US Foods with us for a little bit.
I probably know his face. Yeah. I probably know his face.
But Man, he kept talking to me about. He said, "Man, we should get our CDL."
Let me ask you this: 2 questions. Was you with your wife at the time?
Yeah.
When during this time?
Yeah.
Okay. So how old were you when you met her?
When I met her, hey, how old was I?
I ain't trying to get you in trouble, bro. I ain't trying to get you in trouble, bro. I ain't trying to get you in trouble, man.
When I met Amber, I was 19.
Okay. Yeah. So kind of like fresh out of high school or a year after high school.
Yeah, I met her.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like anything like. I hear a lot of like marriage or meeting stories.
Yeah.
We don't have like a real like
fancy elaborate. We met on the beach at midnight, like something crazy like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what's up. So you was with her, and then you said it was an incentive program to get your CDL.
I'm like, man, driving. I kept talking to him about it. I'm like, man, I don't know about it, because I was concerned about being over the road.
Yeah, being gone and stuff. Okay.
And I'm like, man, I don't know if I can do the over the road. He's like, man, you don't have to be over the road. You can do local.
Yeah.
And this and that. And I'm like, but you got to have experience. So we just having talks about it or whatever. And time came, man, where they shut down, and I had to make a decision.
Yeah.
Now here I am standing in front of a judge pleading for just a little longer so that I can prove to you I can support a little child that doesn't weigh quite 20 pounds. Now here I am standing in front of a judge pleading for just a